Come to me, my yummy bean juice. Yes. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Just finished my morning coffee and I just got off a really exciting call. It's always really difficult when I have exciting calls that I can't tell you about yet, like calls with brands and stuff, just because obviously for like legal reasons, until everything's signed off and confirmed, I'm not allowed to talk about them. But I'm in a really good mood for two reasons. First of all, it's because of the exciting call that I just had. Second of all, this was something very exciting. Guys, we've got our balcony back. It might get a little bit noisy now because obviously I'm fairly high up, but we have a balcony back. I don't want to show you too much because I don't want to show you where I live, but this is very exciting. So this is what I mean when I say this stretches the entire width of our flat, because this right here with all that bird poo on, we're gonna have to clean that. This is my office, and then this one is our bedroom. So it really does stretch the entire width of the flat, but I'm so excited to have this back. Just shut that up because it does get very noisy, because we do live fairly near a main road, so you can hear the traffic outside. So I've just got to like close it behind me. Whenever I have to film in here, if it's really hot, we've got the windows open, I have to be like, Alex, close the windows, I need to film, because otherwise it just gets far too noisy. But honestly, guys, I'm so excited to have the balcony back. The guy came round to put the lock back in today. The scaffolding's all gone. We have a balcony. Now we just need to get some nice little patio furniture for out there. So I think this weekend is going to be a real scorcher. So I think we're going to pop to maybe the Range tonight. I might ask Alex if he wants to go tonight after work, just to have a look at some of the furniture and stuff and see what they've got, if there's anything like quite affordable, because we don't want to spend too much money on it, but just so that we can sit out there, have, you know, al fresco meals, sit comfortably, enjoy the space. So yeah, I'm so excited to have it back, guys. You have no idea. And also, obviously, we've got the new hair. You would have seen that in my last vlog. Very excited to have blonde hair again. It makes me very happy. Alex loves blonde hair, but he also loves long hair. So when I came in from the hairdressers, he was looking at me like, I like the colour, but why is it so short? I was like, because it looks better. Don't know if anyone else's boyfriend's like that. Whenever you get your hair done, they just complain and you're like, cheers, babe. But today, we have a bit of a task on our hands because, sorry, it always gets so dark whenever I walk through the hallway. We have a bit of a task on our hands because this office room, just brace yourselves for a second. Just, this is what it looks like right now. Not gonna lie to you, I am not normally a messy person, but when I get busy, I just... And I've always told you about this bed, guys. This bed becomes my dumping ground because obviously no one sleeps on it. So it's like, you know, when everyone has that chair in their room, because I sit on it, I mean, I've just shoved that there now, but because I sit on this chair, it's not normally on the chair, it's on the bed, because no one actually gets onto the bed. So yeah, this room is a bit of a disgrace, and it's really funny because whenever I like, now that we're starting to go out a bit more and like use my bags and use my shoes, this shelving unit keeps looking really weird because things keep like disappearing off it, like shoes keep actually being worn, and then afterwards I'm like, oh, I've got to put the shoes back on the shelf, I've got to put the bag back on the shelf. So I think I'm gonna whack some music on and just give this room a really good blitz.
Adding the lines to my digital diary. Paper the data and data the glory. Up in the cloud they are saving my story. Paper the data and data the glory. Adding the lines to my digital diary. Dear diary, my nights used to be for you. Secrets only we knew. Then years came in grand, put a phone in my hand. I feel so weary, but mirrors say you're a child. So many hurricanes swirling inside my mind. I need some help, so I'm reaching out through my phone, only to realize we're all lost and alone. I delete, I just repeat, waiting for answers to light up my screen. I type delete, I just repeat. and data to glory. Adding the lines to my digital diary. Paper to data and data to glory. Up in the cloud, they are saving my story.
Well, I think we can all agree that that is a hell of a lot better. My shoes are nicely stacked. The bed is completely clear. I've actually made a bit more of a space in the wardrobe just at the top here to put, because I have a lot of things that are like new in, like this is an ASOS order that I'm going to do for a haul. That's some stuff I need to return. So like I have a lot of stuff that just kind of need to sit there. So I've decided to keep that space as that section just so that I don't have to keep it out on the bed and then it looks all messy and gross. But yes, that is so much better. I always love a clean office, tidy mind. So I've had a really exciting delivery arrive from House of CB today. Now, I've never ordered anything from House of CB before, and I wasn't quite sure like how the delivery would be and everything like that. It was absolutely fine. You do have to pay for customs to get it into the UK. And one thing that does always me is that you have to pay for your own returns. But I've been wanting this top for literally months. I saw it on Gabrielle, what's her handle? Gabrielle, oh, I can't remember her handle. I've seen it on some bloggers on Instagram and I was like, I need that in my life. And House of CB, it's similar to kind of Revolve where like things don't go in and out of stock really quickly. It's not like fast fashion where like the turnover is so quick that something you bought a month ago won't be online anymore. It's more like it's online for a long time. And so I saw it at the start of March and I was like, I really, really want it. And then I was thinking about it the other day and I thought, I'll just check if it's still online. And it was, and I was like, I think it's just gonna be one of those things that where I'll keep it in my wardrobe for months and months and months. I'll wear it so much. I can wear it with so many different items. I mean, it is a much more like dressier piece. So it's not like I'm gonna wear it to the shops on a Saturday morning when I'm going to Morrison's, but it's the kind of thing where I would wear for a nice meal, for a date night, for a girls' night, like drinks with the girls. So I bought it. And I thought we could do a little unboxing. I've already opened it for my Instagram stories. So like all the tissue papers like creased up and whatnot, but I thought we could open it together because it's just very exciting. So can we just appreciate how pretty the packaging is? I really, really love when brands have gorgeous packaging. I love Revolve how all their packaging is recyclable, but I wish they would do like pretty boxes like this. But yes, so this is, we can just take the little bow off. And it comes with a little card. As I said, already opened it, but ta-da! So, you've probably seen this on your Instagram feed at least a dozen times already. This is the gorgeous one-shoulder organza corset top. Now, I'm not normally the biggest fan of corsets tops, but I wore one back in March. Like I bought one from Revolve. And you guys were nuts for it, and I actually really, really liked how it looked on. The only thing I didn't like that it was a bodysuit, so it came down, and just as a short girl I find that bodysuits can be a bit hit or miss and a bit tricky to wear. So the fact that this is a corset top and not a bodysuit really appealed to me. And this organza, I'm not going to lie to you guys, feels insane. Like I wasn't quite sure what all the quality was going to be like and how it would be. Haven't tried it on yet, but I am so, so in love with this. I think it's just absolutely gorgeous. And then it's also got a little, which I think is really good, the like, if you cut me, you can't return me kind of thing. So I'm going to have to try this on without, I think this just goes off the back, so it shouldn't be too difficult to try on without taking that off, just in case I need to return it. But I'm so in love. I picked this up in a medium because I figured if I went for a large, my boobs aren't going to fit. The medium, I'm a little bit worried because like corsets usually come up a bit undersized, but I feel like it's going to fit okay. But oh my gosh, I am so in love with it. Guess who's done a bit of home shopping again? Oops. Yeah, so I just had a parcel arrive. I had to peel off my address. I really hate it when the stickers go like that because it makes the box look really ugly, but I've had a little delivery from Zara home. Now, obviously, sorry, rattling. Obviously, you guys probably would have seen that Zara had huge sales on recently. So I thought I would have a look in the home sale to see if there's anything that I liked. And I was looking to get some new pillowcases for the pillows that sit on the little window seat over there. Just because I didn't really like what we had anymore. I didn't feel like it fitted that well with our aesthetic. So I picked these up. These are a couple of linen pillowcases from Zara Home, and I was really excited about them. They're just the cases, there's no like insert or anything. But it's this gorgeous, like very natural linen colour with this blue detail going in a square. I thought they might look really cute, so I'm gonna put them on and see what they look like. I'm actually such a huge fan of these. Now I've just put them on the sofa just so I can show you what they look like. And I actually really like them on the sofa, but I know that Alex won't be happy. I know that he doesn't want any extra pillows or anything on here. But yeah, I'll link the pillow inserts below because I've got the perfect inserts that you can do the big karate chop to, so they look like, Alex calls them my little dumplings when I do that. But I love them. I think they're just gorgeous. They're really nice. Very like plain and simple. Obviously folding. I might iron that if I can be bothered, but to be honest, it will come out eventually. But I really love that. The very kind of like simple design of it. The like plain linen with the blue. I do actually really like it with the sofa. Oh, is he gonna get mad at me if I keep them on the sofa? I don't know. But I do really like how they look. I think they really go with our aesthetic and our vibe, and they just go really well in the flat. They do look kind of perfect there, I won't lie. I don't know whether to put, I just kind of want these two. We used to have 3 pillows here. I don't know whether to have one either side or them both on one side. But let me know. I do really like how that looks though. I think that looks really nice. Okay, so fun story. I've decided to move the ottoman. So if you guys have followed my flat tour or any of my home vlogs really, you'll know we had an ottoman here. But it was actually, I felt like it was a bit too much, and it just didn't quite fit in the space. It kind of linked the kitchen and the living room a bit too much. And I said, no, it sounds a bit weird, but I kind of wanted them to be a bit separate. So obviously please excuse the mess, but I feel like it looks a bit more open now and just a little bit more segregated from the kitchen. So you've got the living room here and then the kitchen over here. So, and there's all the pillows that I was doing. So yeah, I think I kind of prefer it. And I've basically just moved it behind here from behind the sofa. So it's like a little extra seat if you're going outside or something. I really wish it could fit in our bedroom, but unfortunately our bedroom's just too small because it's obviously designed as a blanket box. So in our next place, I'll probably have it in the bedroom. But yeah, I'm a big fan of how that's looking. I think it just opens up the space a bit more and makes it look a little bit more segregated so that we have separate spaces within the flat. Today's been one of those days where it's just been such a like bitty day, but there's just been so much going on, like loads of calls, loads of emails. I've been moving furniture. Yeah, it's just been one of those days, but I think I'm going to sign off the vlog for tonight. But I just wanted to sign off the vlog for here tonight. I think I'm going to go take off my makeup and start prepping something for dinner because Alex has been away today. So I feel like it would be nice for him to have dinner on the table. When I say prepping dinner, we're having jack potato. Don't worry guys, I'm not going to poison him. So yeah, I'm going to sign off for tonight and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Good morning everybody. We're just in the car now. If you're wondering what the hell this blue thing around my neck is, I've just put my mask around my neck. We are heading to IKEA this morning. Blooming out, do you want to rev anymore? We are heading to IKEA this morning. Oh my god, my eyes, it's going to make me look really dark. Because I'm getting a couple of new shelves for my Billy bookcase. I say a couple. I literally just want, like, not like a whole shelving unit, just the actual like shelf. Because I want to have less of a gap between my shoes. And I want to have more shoes out on display, like on the bottom few shelves. So we're heading to IKEA this morning. We actually did go to IKEA last Saturday. But oh my god, the queue. We literally arrived and there was at least 50 people in the queue. And I don't even think any of them were social distancing.
There was easily 100, over 100, yeah. It was like herding cattle.
It looked like a queue for like a ride at Disneyland. Yeah. And like no one was social distancing. So we literally took one look and we were like, it's not worth it. So we've come back, oh, whacked the camera on the thing then. We've come back
you hit my car? You hit my car? You hit, apologise.
So we've come back on a weekday just so that it could be, we're hoping it's going to be a bit quieter and a little bit safer just to shop around and stuff. But yeah, sorry if I look really tired today. I basically had a migraine last night, and anyone that has migraines regularly will understand the migraine hangover. And I know that's a really weird thing. If you don't get migraines, you won't understand. But basically the next day after a migraine, you feel hungover. You feel a bit sick, a bit dizzy, like your eyes hurt. You feel just a bit like, is the only way to describe it. So sorry if I've got like really tired eyes today, but yeah, battling a migraine hangover, but I wanted to power through because I wanted to go to IKEA. I mean, the important things in life, really. So yeah, let's head to IKEA. Good news. We found the shelf. They'd only had it in the full size, so if you guys know, I've got the full size Billy and then like the half width. They only have it in the full width, so I was like, that's fine, we'll just do that for now, because that's the main one that I wanted to add an extra shelf on. So I'm really excited that my shoes are going to have a better home. Good news, guys. Oh god, that is bright. But we got a shelf. Wow, it's so bright. They didn't have a half shelf, unfortunately. They only had the full size one. But that was the main one that I wanted, so I was like, I can deal with that. You know, I can live with that. That's fine. We've got to go this way. It's the exit. So we've got the big one. Bought that. It was £7 though, which I feel like that's a lot of money just for one tiny little shelf. I'm going to use that and then put that on the big one, and then my half shelf is going to stay as it is. And if it annoys me too much that they're not the same, then I will go back and see if they've got another one in store. But yeah, it was quite good. Like, everything was spread out and everything, but I won't lie, they made it a bloomin' maze, didn't they?
Oh yeah, if you've ever been to Tiger, it's like that on stairs.
It was literally like, I know what IKEA is normally like, that they snake you round, but it was literally like they deliberately made everything a lot more snaky, and it meant that like if someone stopped to look at something, it was quite hard to like get around them. But oh well, we've got the shelf, and that's what matters. So we're gonna go home and have some lunch because I am starving, and I can't wait to take this mask off. There we go. Oh, it's so nice to be able to take this off now. I feel like I can breathe again. Don't know if you could actually hear me when I was talking, because I do forget that like when you, oh hang on, if you're gonna drive I need to hold this. When you have your mask on, you forget how muffled it is. And I kept smiling at people and forgetting that no one can see my face. Oh, I'm gonna be so shiny here now. I don't know if there's gonna be any makeup left on my face, but yeah, we got the shelf. I don't know how well you could hear me earlier, but we got the shelf. But yeah, heading home to have some lunch now because I am starving. So we just got back from IKEA now, and we are having lunch straight away because it's one of those days where I'm like, I just need to be fed. The migraine hangover is real, guys. I feel really, really awful today. But we're just making lunch now. I thought I'd show you actually. So if you are gluten-free like myself, this is the best gluten-free bread you will ever lay your hands on. I think they stock them at like pretty much all the major supermarkets. Get it from Morrison's, but I'm pretty sure they do it like Sainsbury's, Tesco's, Waitrose, whatever. They literally do the best bread. It's just a tiger loaf, but it's like, I mean, I say it's a tiger bloomer. I always say to Alex, oh my god, it tastes just like normal bread. And he's like, does it though? Do you even remember what normal bread tastes like? So I feel like it's the closest I'm ever gonna get. But yeah, I need to go because I need food. She has now been fed, which means that she is a nice human again. I was literally getting to the point where I was getting so angry. I just needed fed. I was like, I just need to be fed. So now we can crack on with the shelf. So you guys all know my shelves, my pride and joy. I literally feature them on my Instagram all the time. I love them. So they're just Billy bookcases. We have, so when I was talking about the full size and the half size, that's what I meant. So this is the full size Billy bookcase. This is the half size. So they didn't have this one in stock, but they did have this one. I'm gonna see what it looks like. If it bugs me too much, I will ring up, see if we can get another one, do something to fix it basically. But we'll see. I don't know if it's gonna annoy me. It might, to be honest. But we're going to give it a go. So basically it's these 3 shelves. I'm essentially just going to shift them all up a little bit so we can make 3 shelves into 4. So let's crack on.
Every night I'd sit down to write the diary. No longer an ink affair. My fingers now glide through air. Your pages compressed to a phone by my chest. Type, delete, I just repeat, waiting for answers.
Now I'm not a craftsman in any means of the word. I am not a joiner. I'm not a perfectionist with regards to this kind of thing. So this is probably going to hurt lots of people. I know for a fact if my dad is listening to this, he's going to wince. But I don't really measure when I do this kind of thing. I kind of just look at it and like, I just give it a bit of an eyeball and I'm like, yeah, one about there, one about there, one about there. So this is the gap we've got to film. We've got to get 4 in there. So basically this, it's kind of handy because this is 3. This shows me what it looks like with 3. So I basically just need to make it a little bit smaller so that we can fit like a total of 4 shelves in there. But yeah, as I say, I don't really look at it as an exact science. If they're not all identical, that doesn't bother me too much. It might bother you. But this one doesn't move, in case you're wondering. This one is like fixed in, and then the rest you will move. So I can't move that one at all. It just means I just have this space to work with, but that's fine. Like I didn't need to move that one. I feel like these shelves are all good distancing and whatnot. So we're just going to do this section here.
Repeat, waiting for answers to light up my screen. Type, delete, I just repeat. Type, delete, delete. Paper to data and data to glory. Up in the cloud they are saving my story. Paper to data and data to glory. Adding the lines to my digital diary. Paper to data.
I am so happy with that spacing. So I believe, let me count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this one is slightly bigger, and then these 3 are all the same size. And I'm just dead chuffed with how that looks. I just put some shoes in just to kind of like, that was basically my measure, just to see what it looked like. Just to make sure that like you could still see the shoes and stuff like that, and it didn't look too cramped. And they are like a more, what's the word, like higher up pair of shoes. So I figured if they look fine, then the rest of it will look fine. So I'm really happy with how that looks. Now we've just got to fill them. And there we are, guys. I am so happy with how that looks. Don't know if I'm going to keep it that way. At the moment we've just got my trainers on the bottom, so we've got my McQueens, which are in desperate need of a clean, my new ASOS suede, and my French Connection trainers, and then this shelf is all just like sandals, and obviously that can be changed out in winter, so I can put boots and whatnot there. And then this one is like my posher heels, so we've got a really cute pair of ASOS heels, and then my Kurt Geiger heels. I've got my Rivet Island bag there. It's looking a little squished now, so I'm not sure if I'm going to keep that there. The only thing is that if you've been following me for a while, if you've seen any of my Shelfie like styling videos, you'll know that that bag is very, what's the word? Top heavy. So I'm not sure. To be honest, looking at it, I probably could raise this one more, because at the moment it is slightly bigger. Do you know what? I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, I'm going to do that now. There we go, that looks better now. The bag doesn't look as squished, and this shelf, I mean, because these are all like flats and whatnot, it didn't need as much room as I'd given it. But yeah, looking at it, it doesn't upset me, like it doesn't offend me that the shelves don't line up anymore, but I'm not sure. Let me know your guys' thoughts. Does that offend you? Does that upset you that the shelves don't line up? Or do you think it's just not a big deal at all? So yeah, this is how the shelves are looking now. I'm really happy with how they are. I know you guys are probably so sick of seeing these shelves, but these are my pride and joy, and you guys seem to enjoy them whenever I post them on my Instagram. So I like to share with you the progress and what we're doing and everything like that. So I hope this isn't too boring, but I'm really chuffed with how that looks. I just think that's a much better way of storing my shoes, just having like a bit more space, and then it means that I don't have to keep any of like my nicer shoes that I want to display in like boxes or anything, because I really hate it. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, this is where I keep the rest of my shoes. So in here is basically just winter boots right now, but it does upset me because it gets very full and like squished and whatnot. So it's quite nice just to be able to have them on display, looking pretty and making me happy. I have had a really exciting delivery arrive today from Jo Malone London. Now, you guys know I'm such a big fan of Jo Malone. I mean, I literally have my Jo Malone stash here. Please excuse this neon candle. Why is that like that? There we go. My Jo Malone stash here, and then I also have my Everyday Blackberry and Bay full size, which Alex got me for Christmas. And I think it's because I tagged them. I think that's how they found me. But I got an email from Jo Malone. We're doing a masterclass, I think it's next week. So they've sent this over in preparation for the masterclass, which is so exciting. So do you know what? When it comes to like PR stuff and whatnot, I never know. I don't want to bore you guys or make it seem like I'm showing off or anything like that. I never know whether you want to see it, because like I know you guys like the stories whenever I do like PR unboxings on my stories, but you also like it on here, and I don't want to keep like doubling up or like anything like that. So I think I'm not going to open this on here, just because I will be opening it on my stories, and I know for a fact you guys will be really excited to see this on my stories. So hopefully, I mean, I don't know exactly when. Hopefully you'll have seen it on my stories already. If not, head on over to my Instagram. I do a lot of PR unboxings over there as well. But I never want it to be like really like showy offy or anything. So yeah, I just wanted to show you because this is so exciting. I just love Jo Malone packaging, and I'm now already looking at my shelves like, what can I move around so that I can put these two boxes on there? Because as you can see, I really like having like decorative boxes and stuff. And I just love how the Jo Malone boxes look. They are just so classic, so timeless, especially with the little bows. So yeah, I'm going to save that. Hopefully you'll have gone onto my Instagram and seen the stories by now so that you can see what's inside. But I'm really excited for the masterclass. I think it's going to be really fun. Also, if you're wondering why my makeup desk is over here, I've actually been playing around with this room a little bit, so you guys know how much I hate how backlit it is when the table's there and like I'm vlogging and whatnot. I really hate how backlit it is, and it just makes it quite difficult to like put on makeup and everything like that. So I've been trialing it out here just to see what it's like, and what I'm thinking of doing is getting a full length mirror for here. Obviously I've just put this mirror down here for now. I'm thinking of putting this one in our bedroom and getting rid of the big black ornate one, because I just think I think it's a little bit too much for that room. So I'm thinking of putting this one in there because it's just a bit more understated, and getting a full length mirror here. I've seen one on made.com I really like. It's like an arch mirror. It's very similar to the one from the White Company. I was eyeing that up for ages, but I just couldn't bring myself to spend that much money on a mirror. So it's like an archway. It's like a black. You can either get it black or gold. And I'm thinking of getting that for this space because I think that would be really nice, especially for like outfit selfies and like mirror selfies. It'll also just bring a bit more light into this room. I mean, I know I have this mirror over here and it is really handy, but like it's just a bit out the way and like in the corner, and it doesn't make it that easy to film my outfits and everything like that. So I think having one here would just be a bit better, and I would just keep them both in this room because quite frankly, I believe you can never have too many mirrors. My mum always taught me you can never have too many clocks and too many mirrors. I mean, we've got one there, one there, and now we're going to have one here. But I feel like that's okay. I think it would look really nice. But obviously I'll show you when it does arrive, and if I am going to get it. So I'm excited. I think it will look nice there. I'm kind of at the point where I'm like tossing it up, but I think I'm going to get it. I think I'm just going to purchase it because it's currently on sale, and put it here. I'm showing Alex the shelf. What do you think?
I mean, it's a shelf. It looks alright.
Do you think it looks good though with all the shoes now?
Yeah, it looks very pretty.
I feel like you're not being serious right here.
I mean, it's a shelf.
They're important to me. Doesn't it look really nice though?
Oh,
now
it
that you
looks
can
so
see
nice, so pretty, so pretty.
Right answer, thank you.
It's so pretty.
I've just realised actually, I think in my last vlog I showed you that we had the balcony bag, but I thought I would just quickly show you. You guys know I love a Facebook Marketplace find, and I wanted to get just like a little table and chairs. So we got these to put on the balcony, and they do need a bit of a clean, but the guy delivered them and everything. Please excuse down there, that's Alex's car wash stuff. And I've been desperate to find somewhere. I'm going to go inside because it's so loud. I've been desperate to find somewhere to put them because it's just really, like, they just take up a lot of space and they don't need to be inside. But yeah, we decided to get the table and chairs. I got it for £35 on Facebook Marketplace, and the guy dropped them off and everything, which was really lovely, because I was really worried they weren't going to fit my car. They are fold up, but I drive a Fiat, so yeah, I can just see, like, from here you can just see the little table and chairs and some muck on the window, which is lovely. But it makes me so happy that we can now sit out, enjoy the sunshine, get a bit of TLC, get a bit of vitamin D, and it's really nice. Although I do have to be careful because you guys know what my skin is like. burns like a crisp. And once it hits about 3 o'clock, you are not getting any shade on that balcony, so I kind of have to come in once it hits like late afternoon. But it's just really nice to be able to sit out on there, enjoy the sunshine, enjoy like fresh air. I honestly have never been so grateful to have just a little bit of outdoor space before, but it's so nice to have it back now. We actually had someone come around the other day. I've got to show you these. The project manager from the building society who was in charge of the balcony came round and brought us a lovely little bouquet of flowers. She literally came round and handed this to us and basically said that's to apologise for all the, for like how much it went wrong and all the crap you had to go through, which was really lovely. If you've not been following since Balcony Gate, basically in February scaffolding was put up on our flat building, and we were told there's been like leaking and stuff in the building, and there's going to be maintenance on the balconies, and they like took away our access to it. By taking away our access, I literally meant they came and replaced the key, the lock in the door, so we couldn't even like get out or anything like that. And obviously COVID happened, so from February to literally last week we've had no outdoor space, no balcony, barely any air getting in the flat. Like our windows can open a little bit, but you know, so it was testing, but we finally got it back now, which is really, really nice to be able to sit out, enjoy it. And I think it always makes us appreciate it a bit more. I've actually been doing workouts on it every evening now, and I won't lie, I wasn't really working out during lockdown, so it's quite nice to have the space now, and it's making me feel a bit more motivated to like start working out again. So it's really nice to have it back. Definitely appreciate it more than I think if we'd had it like the whole time. But yeah, just wish we had it at the start of lockdown when you literally could not leave your house, because we basically spent 3 months with getting no vitamin D. I think is why I burnt so bad a couple of weeks ago, but we've got it back now and that's what's important. Speaking about the balcony, I think I'm going to sign off this vlog now, because quite frankly I want to go sit out on it and read a book and enjoy myself, because today is like a work day, but I've been kind of taking the day off. Me and Alex agreed we'd have a long weekend this weekend, and I'm constantly like, yeah, I'm not going to do any work, and then I'll go on my emails. I'll be like, no, I'm not doing any work, and then I'll get my vlogging camera out. So I think it'll be quite nice if we can just sit out, enjoy each other's company, read a book and relax basically. So I'm going to sign off this vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you're having a lovely day wherever you are, and hopefully I'll see you in my next one. Bye!